Future Jamie here. Hi, how's it going? I just wanted to pop in here before the video started because I had some audio issues in today's video, which was very unfortunate. So the sound really isn't as good as it normally is. And I wasn't gonna post the video because I'm a perfectionist, but I really wanted you guys to see this review. So I figured, hey, it's listenable, it's fine. And I hope that you guys will be able to look past it for today. All right, Future Jamie out. Enjoy the video. This box contains $3,000 worth of fall sweaters. Is it excessive? Absolutely, but this is for research purposes only, and I honestly have you guys to blame. Because in the last try-on haul that I did for Reformation, one of the top brands that you guys wanted to see me try next was Sezane. Sezane is a brand that I've also been really curious about. I've browsed their website many times, looking at all of their beautiful pieces and all of their beautiful sweaters, and frankly drooling over them. But every single time I saw the price tag for one of their sweaters, I very swiftly went off of the website and never ended up purchasing anything. So when I saw that you guys wanted to see my thoughts on Sezane, I took that finally as a sign and as the perfect excuse to shop their pieces and finally see for myself and see for you guys if these are actually worth their very expensive price. So Sezane is a Parisian brand, and when you think of Parisian fashion, I think of really chic and clean and simple designs, and that's something that really reflects in all of Sezane's pieces. I would say that their pieces are not super trendy, and they more so lean on the more classic and timeless side, which I actually really appreciate, especially because their pieces are more on the pricey side. Personally, I would rather invest that type of money in those timeless classic pieces. One of their philosophies for the brand, which I really love, is that their clothing is made to last and to be passed on. They do have a wide variety of products and different types of clothing on their website. I was mostly interested in their knitwear, and I feel like that's what they're definitely most known for, but they do also have pants and shoes and bags. So enough is enough. I need to open up this box and see everything. I'm just so curious. So let's open her up. What I will say, this box is gorgeous. Wow. Okay, first of all, we got a little tote included in the order. There's a little tiger, some monkeys, a lion. It's a really cute little tote. I didn't know I was getting a little present with my order. I mean, I guess when you spend $3,000, they like to throw something in. All right, so we're gonna start off first with the Emily cardigans. At least I think it's Emily. If it's not Emily, it could very possibly be Emile, but I'm gonna go with Emily. So I actually ended up getting two colors in the Emily cardigans. This is called Molted Pink, and then I also picked up Molted Gray. So these cardigans retail for $250 Canadian. The fabric composition is 55% alpaca, 15% wool, and 30% polyamide. And these guys are made in Italy. I also got every single piece in a size medium. That is my typical size, so I will tell you for each piece if I do feel like it's true to size or not. Okay, this is a really cute cardigan. So like I said, I got a medium in all of the sizes, but I will say right off the bat, I like the medium. I could have also totally went with the small. I feel like the medium gives a little bit more of an oversized look, which I actually do prefer. But if you wanted this to be a little bit more fitted and not as oversized looking, I would maybe consider sizing down, or if you're in between sizes, go for the smaller size. What I like most about this particular cardigan really is the color. I just think that this pink is so gorgeous. There's so much like variance in the actual thread, which I really love. Like, it's not just a solid pink cardigan. There's a little bit of a lighter pink, a little bit of white. What I do really like about a cardigan is that it can be obviously worn in many different ways depending on what you want. You can wear it completely done up like I have here. You can also undo like one or two buttons. You can undo the whole thing. So I think if you are investing in a piece, I feel like a cardigan is a really nice way to go because there's just so much versatility in it. I would wear a cardigan like this with just a pair of jeans, and I would probably do like a little half tuck situation because it is a little bit more oversized. I know that's very millennial of me, but I can't help it, okay? I love a good half tuck. I will also say the fabric is maybe 15% itchy. It's not so itchy that I want to rip it off my body, but I definitely do feel it. I think I would probably wear like a t-shirt underneath it, and that would take away any like potential itchiness. But beyond that, I really do like the fit of the cardigan. I like the more like bubbly sleeve. I just think it's really fun and playful. And overall, I just feel like this is a really cute basic cardigan. It is really expensive. It's over $200 Canadian. And I've said this before in all of my try on videos, but I really do think price is so deeply subjective. What's worth it to me may not be worth it to you and vice versa. So it's hard for me to say like, yes, this is worth $240, whatever the price is on this cardigan. When I'm looking to invest in a piece, I have a little checklist in my mind of what I want it to hit. And if it's not gonna hit all three, then I'm not gonna invest in it. If the piece is something that you feel like you are really missing in your wardrobe, if you go to your closet and you find yourself always looking for, you know, a pink cardigan, but you don't have one in your closet, and you see that kind of pattern happen over and over and over again, that's something to keep in mind. Versatility is huge. It's not just, you know, having a cardigan and being able to wear it 3 different ways, but can you wear it with different types of pants, jeans, skirts? Can you wear it going out? Can you wear it, you know, more casually? Obviously, not every single piece of clothing is going to be able to do everything for you, but when you're investing in specific pieces, it's nice to be able to invest in things that are versatile and can be worn in many different ways. It's just something to keep in mind. And even transitional pieces. So like something like this cardigan, I can easily wear now in the fall and winter time, but I can also wear this in the spring. Overall, I do really like this cardigan. I like the color. I like the fit. Am I obsessed with it? Not really. When I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, oh, cute, but not, oh my God, I'm obsessed. And if it's $270, I'm not going to keep something that I'm not completely obsessed with. I feel like I'm gonna like this a lot more in the gray, so let's try on the gray. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. The gray just gives a little bit of a different vibe, and I actually like it a little bit more. I loved that pink color, but I really do feel like this gray color could be way more versatile. And I've been looking for like a chunkier knit cardigan, and I feel like this really, really fits the bill. In my closet currently, I do have a couple cardigans, and they're all very colorful. I actually don't really have anything neutral, so I was looking for something neutral, and I think that this is really perfect. Ooh. So this one is the Sama sweater, also in a medium, and this one is in the shade Pistachio. And this one is actually a crop sweater. This one retails for $230 Canadian. It is 68% baby alpaca, 30% polyamide, and 2% elastane. I am so deeply in love with this color. If I can have everything in my closet be this pistachio green color, I think I would do it because it's just so stunning. It's so gorgeous. I paired it with these brown corduroy pants. I feel like this color combo is fantastic, and I really love this. I love the fit of it. It is a little bit more of like a crop style, but I like that it's cropped without being too cropped. Like these pants are actually not very high-waisted. They hit just below my belly button, and the sweater like just barely skims the very top of my jeans, which is great. It's not something that I would tuck in. I would just kind of leave it as is, and I think it fits really, really nicely. I think what makes this sweater special is the color. I think if it was really any other color, I wouldn't be as excited about it, but the color is what really makes it so beautiful, and I can see myself wearing this a ton. Like a lot. I would say that this one is pretty true to size. It fits me pretty much perfectly. If I got a small, it would definitely be way too small. If anything, maybe I could have even sized up to a large if I wanted something just a little bit more oversized, but I think the fit of this is really, really cute. In my fall essentials video, I mentioned that I was looking to find some fall pieces that were simple in like structure and style, but that were fun colors, and this is exactly what I was talking about. This is such a perfect pop of color that just adds like a little bit of fun interest to the look, but it's not like a crazy style or anything like that. So it just makes it really, really wearable. And that's what I love about this. This is a great fun basic. So this would definitely be something that I would keep, but I would say, is it worth it outside of this color? I would say no, because I think that the color is really what makes it super special. I don't think I've ever seen a sweater in this color before. It's just so pretty. Okay, this is the cardigan that I was actually the most curious about. I actually have a friend who has one of these, and she is a big, big, big fan of it. So I went into buying this with a little bit more confidence because I knew somebody in real life who has it and loves it. It's the Gaspard, probably not saying that right, cardigan in this gorgeous, gorgeous red color. So this one is made of 37% mohair, 37% baby alpaca, and 26% recycled polyamide. It's made in Italy, and it's 170 Canadian. I'm a little bit worried because anything with mohair does tend to be a little bit on the itchier side. Really, anything with wool always has the potential to be a little bit itchy, so I'm a little bit worried about that, but it doesn't really feel like it will be super itchy. but we'll see once I put it on.
Is it on you properly?
I think
Why
so.
is your tag so far this way and not centered? That's weird.
The tag is where? Here?
It's here.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay, we just discovered something very strange with this cardigan. The tag is completely off-centered. It's like literally on my shoulder. That is so strange. Well, it's a good thing immediately as when I put this on, I was like, no, this is something that I don't think is worth it and I'm probably gonna return it. Immediately, as soon as I put it on my body, I was like, okay, this is really itchy. It just doesn't feel nice. Sometimes wool can feel beautiful and sometimes wool could not feel very nice at all. And in this instance, it just doesn't feel nice. First, let's talk about the positives. The color. The color is, I mean, fabulous. Like, I love a good tomato bright red. I don't know, it doesn't look very expensive, you know? Like, if I'm spending money, this type of money on a cardigan, I want it to look expensive. I want it to look luxe, and I just don't feel like I'm getting that. Kind of wish this had a bit more of a refined look. I think that's the word I was looking for. As a cardigan, I also feel like the first cardigans that we tried on had a little bit more like oomph to them. They were a little bit more special. Like, this is a little bit more basic and simple, which is not a bad thing. But I think, again, if you're investing in a piece, you kind of want it to have that little bit of extra oomph, and I feel like this is just a little bit too lackluster. I also really don't love the white buttons on here. I feel like if they were more tone on tone, it would give it a little bit more of like an elevated look. It is true to size though. The medium does work. It's just, it's not for me. Okay, then we have the Aurora jumper. This is an off-the-shoulder jumper. I really have nothing like this in my closet, so I was super curious of what this style would look like on me. It's this beautiful, beautiful like Barbie pink color. This is $210 Canadian, made with 33% mohair, 33% wool, and 28% polyamide, and 6% elastane, and this one is actually made in China. Okay. I've always wanted a sweater like this, and I'm realizing right now in this moment why I never got one. This might just be the most impractical sweater ever. Oh, hey Jamie, can you reach that for me? Sure, no problem. No, like what is that? The sleeves are also like weirdly short on me. This is a total miss. I hate it so much. I mean, need I say more? I don't think I do. I mean, this is just horrible. It's so unflattering too, like, oof. No thank you. Love the color, but don't love the style or the fit or really anything else about it. How do people make these types of tops work though? Like, that's what I don't understand. Because as soon as you move your arm, I mean, you have to just constantly readjust. That is all I have to say about this top. This blue is so beautiful. It's like the most perfect bluey teal that's bright without being too bright. This is the MEL jumper. It's 68% baby alpaca, 30% polyamide, and 2% elastane. This is cute. I like this a lot. There's really not much to say about this sweater. It's definitely a very basic crew neck. Again, what kind of makes this a little bit more special is the color. It's such a gorgeous, like rich, bluey teal that I just think is really, really flattering. I don't know what color season I am. Still very much up for debate, but I feel like this is a part of my color season. This is another really fantastic basic. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous blue color. Blue, to me at least, is very much neutral. So it's something that I can see myself wearing in many different ways with many different outfits. I could wear this with jeans. I can wear this with a little skirt like I have styled here. The fit is like almost a little bit more oversized. It's not exceptionally oversized, but it's also definitely not fitted at all. For me, this is like one of my favorite fits when it comes to sweaters because it just feels comfy and cozy and it doesn't feel restrictive at all. Still has that like 10% of scratchiness, but it feels a little bit softer than the other fabrics that I've tried on thus far. This is beautiful. I really, really like this a lot, and I can see myself keeping it for sure. We have the Maurice jumper. I did try to get at least one thing more in like the neutral family, and I really like this camel color. This is more of a basic crew neck sweater. It is 100% yak wool, and it's $275 Canadian. Okay, the camel sweater is just not doing it for me. Is it a good basic? Yes. Does it excite me? No. I feel like this is something that I could absolutely find elsewhere for much less. And that's something that I'm asking myself throughout this entire try on process. Is this something that I could very easily find somewhere else? And I mean, Listen, I'm happy to invest in like true quality basics. A crew neck camel sweater, something that I can wear and have for many, many, many years, is something that will never go out of style. It goes with so many different things. It's just a great piece to have. Even though I don't feel like the quality is bad at all, I just feel like it's not really blowing my mind. Like if I'm going to be investing in a basic, like a true basic, when it comes to color, fit, style, everything, I want it to be perfection. And maybe perfection doesn't exist. I don't know. Something that I've seen many times on TikTok is that it has to be interesting through either fit, color, or texture. Not 100% of the time, but I would say like most of the time. And this isn't really giving me any of that. It's not interesting in color, it's not really interesting in fit, and the texture is just quite basic. And again, for this price point, it's not something that I would see myself wanting to invest in. Okay, then we have the Otis jumper, which is more of like a mock neck style. This one is 68% alpaca, 30% polyamide, and 2% elastane. It's $210 Canadian, and this style is made in Italy. I absolutely love this sweater. Like this is such a basic, simple, somewhat boring sweater, but there's just something about this that really just hits all the boxes for me. The fit of it is so perfect. It's a mock neck, and I love like the length of the mock neck. It doesn't go too low, it's not too high. I also really like the length of the sweater itself. The fit is perfectly oversized without being overwhelming, and the feel of this fabric is really beautiful. It's not too thick. It's really, really, really soft. There's actually no scratchiness to it at all, and it feels really nice and thin, but warm. And I can see myself really loving this, especially in the dead of winter. It gets very cold where I am, and sweaters like these come in handy. Sweaters are not just for fashion people. They are actually meant to keep you warm, and this is something that I can really see will definitely keep me warm. Believe it or not, I actually do not have a gray sweater in my closet, and that was one of the things that I was really looking for today, and I was really hoping that this would work out because I have been really wanting to add like a charcoal sweater to my closet to pair specifically with like trousers, like what I have going on right now, or to wear with really anything else. See, this is a basic that actually excites me. It just feels really good. It looks really good. I can see myself incorporating this really easily into my wardrobe and getting a lot of wear out of it. So this is definitely going to be one that I'm going to keep for sure. Okay, then we have another cardigan. This is the Basile cardigan, and it's this gorgeous denim-y baby blue. I love this color so much. This is like one of my new favorite colors to wear as of late. It is $230. It's 55% alpaca, 15% wool, 30% polyamide. Okay, this one, she's a maybe, because I really love this color so much. I feel like styled in the right way, this could be just like a really great cozy cardigan to wear in the fall and winter. I would personally probably layer a white t-shirt underneath just to have that like peeking through, or wear it more open. I do prefer when it comes to cardigans to have more of like a scoop neck rather than a v-neck, but I do like the v-necks layered with t-shirts. I think it's just like a cute little combo. When I don't have the half tuck going, it looks a little bit frumpy. It's not really giving much. I might have to think about this one. We're gonna let this one simmer, but it's very similar to the first cardigans that I put on. I would say really the only difference is the fact that it's a v-neck rather than a scoop neck. Other than that, it's pretty much the same thing. It also has the balloon sleeves, has a little bit of that scratchiness to it. That is really something that I wanna emphasize throughout this entire haul. Like that little bit of scratchiness was present. So if you are sensitive to that, I would probably just avoid all of the Sezane knitwear because you will definitely feel it. I think we're gonna have to return her because I'm kind of forgetting my own rules. I need to be obsessed. If I'm not obsessed, it's not worth the money, and I'm not obsessed. I like her, but I'm not obsessed. So I think for that reason, she's going back. So we are done trying on all the sweaters. Before we go into the ranking, I want to show you guys another little something that I bought. I did not expect that I would purchase a bag, but as I was browsing the website and I came across this one in particular, I was like, holy crap, this bag is so unique and gorgeous and beautiful, and I need to see what it's like in person. And I figured worst comes to worst, I'll just return it. This is the first time I'm seeing it too. Okay. It's not quite giving what it was giving on the website. So this is the Gavin bag, and it is $620. It's made in Portugal, and it's made out of leather. and it's this really interesting, like very ultra shiny patent color. It's actually a khaki green, and you could kind of only see the color once it hits the light. It's really hard for the camera to pick it up. Online, this looked like a much more intense green, and that's what really caught my eye. It looked like such a unique color, something that I never really seen before. It really just looked very luxe and cool, and in person, it's just not giving me that same feeling. I was in the market for a new tote bag because I wanted something for work, and I thought that this would be a perfect size, and it really is a great size. It does have an interior zipper, which is nice. But beyond that, it's a pretty simple bag. It's just like one giant open space. Beyond my personal preferences, I mean, the bag looks like it's made nicely. I don't see anything that's offending me beyond the color. It looks like a good bag, but the color is just, it's just not it. I'm so sad because I was so excited for this, and I really thought that it would be such a cool, unique little find, but it is not. So she's gonna be going back for sure. All right, now that everything has been tried on, let's rank it all from bottom to top. Coming in at number 9, we have the pink off-the-shoulder sweater. I don't even need to say why, it's obvious. At number 8, we have the red cardigan. I love this color so much, but I just feel like this isn't a very elevated basic. I felt like it just didn't really give me what I needed it to give me at this price point. At number 7, we have the camel sweater. There's nothing really wrong with this one. I just feel like she's a little bit boring, nothing too special, and just something that I wouldn't necessarily invest in at Sezane. Number 6, we have the powder blue cardigan. I did really like this for a split second because of the color, but there's something about the fit that just looked a little bit frumpy. At number 5, we have the pink cardigan. I feel like this is the perfect one to be right in the middle because I'm still a little bit unsure about it. I'm not sure if I want to keep it or if I want to return it because I really do love the color and I love the fit. Is it my favorite cardigan I've ever put on my body? Not necessarily. I think if anything, I might return this for a smaller size. Even though I liked the little bit of like the oversized look, I liked it better in the gray color. And I think in the pink, if it was a small and it was a little bit more fitted, I feel like I would like it a little bit more. So I might consider doing a little exchange, but all in all, this lands at number 5. At number 4, we have the gray mock neck. This is just a great basic. Simple as that. At number 3, the gray cardigan. This is just such a versatile piece. I can see myself wearing this in so many different ways, and I just love it. And it's just so funny how a simple color switch can make me feel so differently about literally the exact same piece. At number 2, the blue crew neck. Again, just such a great basic in the most beautiful, beautiful, beautiful color. And number 1, we have the green crop sweater. My goal in this video was to find the perfect fall sweater, and I really feel like this fits the bill as like the perfect fall sweater. So in the end, I'm returning 5 of the sweaters plus the bag, and then I'm gonna be keeping the top 4 sweaters. My goal is to find some really great basic knitwear for fall, and I really love the ones that I end up going with. I feel like the variety of styles and cuts that I'm going to be keeping from this haul, we have a cardigan, a mock neck, a crop top, and then just a regular crew neck. And I feel like each one of these will integrate so nicely into my existing fall wardrobe and will actually add so much to it. So now that I've done the entire try on, do I feel like Sezane is worth the hype? I mean, I think this goes with most brands. There's going to be hits and misses, and I think that was very clear even in today's haul. I think when it comes to the quality of the pieces, from what I can tell, at least thus far, without having worn them too extensively or even washed them yet, I do feel like they feel like really nice, high quality pieces. As I've said a million times in this video already, once you get to this price point, you need to be really picky. You need to make sure that you are just obsessed with the piece overall as a whole, and that there's nothing that you're questioning about it, because otherwise it's just not worth it. I guess it's something to note that I am returning more than I am keeping. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed this try on. I would love to hear your thoughts on Sezane and any of the pieces that I tried today and all of your own personal experiences with the brand. And again, please let me know what brand or theme you like to see me tackle next in my next try on, because these are so much fun to do. Hit the thumbs up button if you did enjoy, and subscribe if you want to see more from me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.